It's time for a slower pace on our circle tour, so we will head north to the Rifle River Recreation Area. With so much to do and see and to just plain relax, the Rifle River Recreation Area never gets old and boring.
One of the highlights of Ogemaw County is the Rifle River Recreation Area. I'm with Eric Cowing right now, and Eric is the supervisor out here to the park. And Eric, maybe you could just give us an overview of all the different things that they have here in the park.
Okay, well, we're about 4,500 acres, so it's a rather large recreation area. We have a number of opportunities for outdoor recreation and overnight guests. We have about 7 lakes for fishing. We have 14 miles of trails for hiking. We have 5 rustic cabins for rental. We have a number of campgrounds, rustic and modern, depending on what's your speed. All of our lakes are no motors, so it's more for a kind of a rowboat, kayak, canoe type of experience. Okay. We also have the Rifle River that originates here at the park and runs the entire length, and that's a good 3-hour canoe trip from Grouse Haven Lake to the south end of the park. They may come for fishing, they may go for a day's hike out on the trails. Some of them bring their bikes either for the roads or the trails. Some come for the canoe trip just to float down the river and kind of relax.
We had a wonderful time camping, swimming, boating, and fishing. The scenery is spectacular on top of the wide variety of recreational opportunities, including wildlife and bird watching and hiking. It's a treasure for sure. You cannot help but notice why Michigan is called pure as you take in the fresh air, look into the pure waters, and capture the beauty of the area with your phone or camera. We would love to know what your experience is while visiting the Rifle River State Recreation Area. So give us a tweet at Great Getaways TV. Have you ever had a dream of hooking a big brown trout while fly fishing? Well, dreams can and do come true, especially if you spend your time in an area so close to home, fly fishing on the Rifle River. It's a stream that produces good fish and some very big ones, though it may take some luck or skill to catch one. Numerous small streams empty into the Rifle River that often harbor some huge browns.
Beautiful fish. That pretty much about a standard size in here then?
Yeah, it's pretty good size, yep. If you want to catch them about that size, them are good eaters right there.
Okay. That's something out here camping, and it'd be good.
It's a big good, yep, you betcha.
Getting advice from experienced fly fishermen, we bought a reasonably heavy leader and splat the fly down on the surface near shore and allowed the currents to carry it along. That was enough to trigger the trout's interest and encourage us to spend the day trying out other techniques as well. It's a good idea to determine where soft-bottomed, mucky areas of the river are, as it's no fun getting stuck knee-deep in water and being unable to safely wade out. This will surely become one of your favorite fly fishing streams where you can hook and land a nice trophy fish.
You don't have to come up here and have any experience at all, really.
No.
I mean, people think fly fishing, oh God, I can't do that, I can't even fish. But you don't need that. You don't need that.
No,
that's what you're here for.
Yep, all you got to do is have the willing to be able to try. Because most of us can get you to fish, put you on fish. A lot of it is presentation when it comes down to dry fly fishing, but when you're nymph fishing or streamer fishing, it's luck of the draw sometimes. Just where the fish are be and whether you keep one on and the fight of the fish. But I tell people, and most of the clientele know, it's not always about catching fish. It's more about spending the day having a great conversation in an area that most people don't even get to see.
There is a lot of private land around the Rifle River, so be sure you cross onto it only where you have permission. Once you experience the trout feeding frenzy, you will have to mark that spot so you can return again and again. Our next stop on the Circle Tour brings us back to the Rifle River for some kayaking and canoeing. The cold, clear water and sandy bottom in most places makes this an extremely popular river with us and other canoeists. The winding river may only be a foot or two deep in some areas, so it's a perfect spot for beginners and families. Other segments of the river are known for their scenic beauty and moderately fast water with small rapids. There are numerous canoe liveries throughout the Rifle system providing canoes and overnight camping areas. There also are spotting services available, so you can schedule a whole day on the river or perhaps just a few-hour tour.